This week, we're taking our adventure into, well, Alchemy. That's right, your favorite format. Everybody loves it, clearly. But I am actually really excited because I saw dungeons go off at the Neon Championship. And this list is originally by Reed Duke, so I had to play it for myself because it just seemed really fun. Adventures. We get to go into dungeons. Is it good? I tried it, Seth tried it, but of course we're not Reed Duke and the team that Reed's got, but this seemed like a sweet deck, so we're going to take it for a spin. It's gotten a few reworks, so it turns out Triumphant Adventurer getting its update to being 2 mana. Well, it was always 2 mana, but it's a 2/1 with Death Touch. As long as it's your turn, Triumphant Adventurer has first strike, and when it attacks, it ventures into a dungeon. And then Precipitous Drop did get dropped down from 3 mana to 2 mana, and then other than that, it does the same thing. But the drop from 3 mana to 2 mana is absurd. I like, at least so I think. It didn't seem absurd at the time, but after playing it, it seemed kind of sweet. And then, of course, Dungeon Descent. It's a miser. Why not? Tap it to untap. Tap it and tap an untapped legendary creature you control venture into a dungeon, which is great when we play cards like Nadar and things like that. So, yeah, this might be a fun mid-range deck. Let's see how it does on the ladder. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty has arrived. And of course, your pals over at cardkingdom.com are here to help you get whatever product you could ask for. So head on over to cardkingdom.com to get all your Kamigawa Neon Dynasty needs. Let's run this. I'm on the draw, so I get to scry. Yeah, I think I like this mana base. Wow. This land is pretty sweet when I think about it. Yeah, I think we go with White Source. And then I'm gonna scry. Yeah, I'll keep that. That's pretty good. So that then should, wither or slow our opponents down a little bit. Selfless Samurai, okay. I'm scared. I don't know. As long as it's my turn, it has first strike, right? Okay. Whenever a warrior control gains lifelink. Oh, well, that's a big one. Well, that's not good. Okay. Things that you don't want to see. That's not great for us. But we did just draw what we needed here. Phandelver is the only one. I don't think there's another dungeon that's worth trying. And let's just try to power through this. Create a treasure token. This allows us to go ahead and net another mana, which means we can play Liza next turn. All right, so they have another Selfless Samurai. Attacks alone, it gains lifelink until end of turn. Sacrifice Selfless Samurai, another target creature gets indestructible. Okay, well, indestructible's fine with us because we can deal with that. Oh boy, we are getting got right now. They are doing just fine for themselves. All that lifelink. Let's see. Yeah, let's go to combat. Why not? We have first strike. It's our turn because Adventurer. Let's give that -4. Let's draw a card. Wow, we really do power through dungeons. This is kind of absolutely wild. We're just powering through a dungeon. All right, cool. Actually, this kind of works in our favor. So now I can go ahead and pay 2. Get rid of the Selfless Samurai. Still get damage in. Let's duress them. Oh, well. We've got some time until we need to get rid of Farewell, so they might have a Ryu. Okay. 3/3. Dungeon Decent? Tap an untapped legendary creature you control, huh? Yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's just play Liza now. Alright, let's see here. You gain a life. Each player loses. Let's scry 1. Humiliate? Yes, I will. Don't mind if I do. Let's create a treasure token. Alright. Let me read this here. Control and tap it. There's an additional combat step. Okay, so we still get to block up in the air. So that's fine. It costs 3 to, equip this, which gives it 2/2, so then it becomes a 5/5. The Samurai, that is. Luckily, Liza is still a 5/6. Okay. Let's go and humiliate. Which creature do I want to equip this to? I think I like the idea of the Vigilance on... Yeah, we go here with that. They can give it indestructible, right? They have to sack Selfless Samurai. I'm okay with that because I'd get it back. And let's go and give Ryu negative, make it a -1. Then we have to go dungeon decent. Is this good? I don't know. This deck seems hilarious to me. Is this the truth? Did all it need was this buff? I felt like this deck just wasn't that good, but I'm not Reed Duke. I'm not a pro, so this deck is hilarious. I love it. It's everything I've ever wanted. Now we can tap down Nadar. We're going through the dungeons, baby! Oh, Takanuma. Don't mind if I do. All right, so let's go ahead and play Archon. So we have a 3/4. So they have to equip Selfless Samurai. Selfless Samurai can swing. That's fine. I believe they get 2 combat steps out of this. So that's a 10 ball. And then I get it back. No matter what, I get it back because Archon of Amiria and Eliza, or Liza gets it back for me, thankfully. Although I do need to figure out how I beat this. Wait, what? They don't get another combat step, right? Okay, they don't. Whew! All right, I was a little bit worried otherwise. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to combat. I mean, we could probably get through the Sad Mage pretty quick, right? You gain a life. Yeah, let's go with that. You gain a life, dungeon levels, scribe 1. You know what? Yeah, let's just run with this. I don't even know if Dungeon of the Mad Mage has ever been explored in the history of its existence, but we're going to try it. And we go for tapping down Nadar. Let's explore, yes. I mean, that's my only option. That seems cool. I mean, we have Death Touch, right? Like, that's pretty sweet. Again, we just play another blocker, right? This seems good. And now they've said good game, so I think we might be dead. Okay. Fair. So that's their spell for turn because of Archon. Let's go ahead and play City Stalker Connoisseur. Target opponent discards a card with the greatest mana value. Oh, that's so good. This card is so good. How did I not play this before? That's the main question. Why did I never play that before? All right, we give this the inability to attack. And now we get to get in for 4. I hold up my army. We continue to do what we've been doing, which is going through dungeons of the Sad Mage. Lost level Scry 2, sure. I see why this one isn't exactly ideal for most people. Although this, here we go, removal. That's what we've been needing. Cool. This thing can't attack, right? I did read that properly. All right, and we got there. I like this. Right, I just gotta draw a land. 2, 3, or I mean go 3. Okay, we don't start until turn 2, but whatever, right? Like this should be fine. This should be fine. Hopefully, please. All right, so we add a white source. Scry, perfect. Oh, this land is so much better than I gave it credit for. Good gosh. Oh my god, enter spell, choose a color. Enter the battlefield, Scry 1. If you want the starting player, you may get in there while we can. All right, so Fandelver, we want this one early. I think I want a land that's untapped so I can try to like play my City Stalker Connoisseur. Is it getting board wiped? Righteous Valkyrie. Let's create a treasure token. I don't think it's worth, like that's a Doomscar, right? Like if that's a Doomscar, I should be mindful of that. Let me see here. So we have white, black. So let's make another black mana. We have double white already. I could definitely use an untapped mana for next turn. So, okay. So if that's the case, we go like this. All right, so they lose their Kaya. When you gain life for the first time, you should create a 1/1. Another cleric gains lifelink. Okay, so it is definitely clerics. Clerics dot deck. All right, so in they go. I'm just gonna go ahead and start swinging here. Each opponent loses 1. I don't know. Let's just give something -4. Let's give this -4. Sure. This way they don't get to kill anything by blocking it. Granted that even if they do block it, it doesn't matter. We get it back. So what I need to do now is get Kaya on board to protect Liza. Enters the battlefield under your control. You gain a life. Gain a life. You get a new cat. You just keep dropping cats on me here. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a dungeon in. Sure, that's 1 damage. I had to get rid of the whatever, the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie is quite powerful. They're starting to get enough mana where I think I might want to play Archon. Okay, there's Doomstar. Does Liza see the other 2 die? Okay, she does. Good. Sweet, sweet. Let's get rid of their card in hand. And we bring this back. Oh god, is this value just like completely absurd? Non-devil, non-demon, non-angel. That's neither. Okay, we win. I like this curve. I like this curve. Let's run it. We'll make this add a black mana. We'll get a scry out of it. 2, 3. You know what? That's a curve. Good decks have curves. All right, yeah, let's run it. Then we go Nadar, and then we just count 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? That's the whole point of what we do. Oh, that's sweet. Uh-oh. We might have to answer that. I'm not sure yet. Equal to twice the number of things that you do. Yeah, sure. Let's keep that. Let's make a treasure token. This allows me to exile. So keeping Archon, I know everybody jokes like, oh, blue cards, they can be pitched to force of will. But like, legitimately, with the new March cycle, I might keep this just because it pitches to March. Oh, big sad. Big sad. I wanted that. Wow. That's painful. Let's see. We didn't get to finish our dungeon like we wanted. There goes their gold span. Kakajiki. Alright. Well. Let's see. How do I want to go about this? Adventure into a dungeon. Give something -2, -2. Let's just get rid of our friendly Bloodthirst Harvester. Let me think here. Do I care about anything right now? I mean... Sure, let's give this -4, just in case. That'll be their turn. If they attack, they're done. What are they throwing away here? We do need something to do, so I might... So now we hold on to the lands that we would draw. Okay, confirm 0. Let's get rid of this one. Sure. And I think that's exactly what I want here. This finishes out our dungeon. Okay, that's some damage that we always want to deal here. Get rid of a 3/3, leave him with Kakajiki, or a reflection of him. They get to untap that. So this could be a dragon. You get a blood token. Okay. Let me think here. How do I want to go about this? So I get to kill one of these. Another target legendary creature you control, except it has haste. Target non-legendary creature. I don't know if I want to kill it now. Actually, you know what? That's fine, right? Yeah. Let's do this. Yep, that's fine. We'll trade. Pass. Like, they don't have anything else on board, so the reflection kind of does nothing. They get to play only one anyways. They get to make a blood token. They can target it. Fine, that's their spell for the turn. So I get to respond to that by killing this. So they don't get anything. Now we play Kaya. I think I want to hold on to this as a blocker. Because they might do something that could be pretty scary, pretty dragon-like for right now. Alright, that's fine. We have nothing there. Oh, wow, that's such a good draw. Let's get rid of the mirror breaker thing now. Let's hang back for a little bit. Trespasser, that's a good one. That does gain them life. That, however, is like almost unplayable. But all right, let's discard here. Oh, I actually can't target that at all. This thing will return twice. I need to draw another card in order for me to do anything here. Does this have menace? Does not. So they'll get to attack. They'll get to animate 2 things here. Or eat 2 things. Okay. That's fine. We get this back. We answer this. We discard whatever. We get 2 1/1 spirits out of this. That's right. I forgot that stacks the way it does. That's super sweet. We've completed a dungeon, so that dies. All right, cool. And now we go in for combat. They are drawing a lot of stuff through all those blood tokens, so I'm hoping that we can find something here. All right, that's pretty good. That nets them another blood token. Oh, wait, that's amazing. Let's see if they block. All right, so now we have, like, if they hang back to try to block with this, we have the ability to just keep pushing more damage through. If they attack, like the Wanderer, we hit him in the air. Like, I don't think they can actually afford to attack into Wanderer. Perfect. Okay, cool. They have to block? All right, sweet. And this should about spell their doom here. Okay, that felt good, dude. Oh my god, this deck is hilariously grindy, and I'm here for it. I mean, they got to deal with Liza, right? Liza coming down here is pretty big, and it has to be Infernal Grasp. But if they Infernal Grasp, that's it. Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good. That's a good one. Yeah, okay. That was a good draw by the opponent. That was a good draw by the opponent. Okay. I get to hold up Takenuma, though, so that's the good news. Takenuma does work for us. All right, and we got there. I really want this hand because of, like, the curve here, but I have to draw a lot of lands. But we have removal. I'm greedy. I'm greedy. Please don't punish me, game. Please don't punish me. I've been a good boy. Mythic gamers, by the way. Keeping the greediest and worst hands ever. All right, mono white. Whew. Deck, please. Please give me a land. 2, to be exact. This card's really good. I gotta get rid of it. The thing pumps the whole team. Kind of absurd. Oh, that's so bad. I deserve this. I deserve this. It's okay. It's my fault. But we have so many 3-drops just waiting to be played. Just 1 land. I don't even know what this does. Draft a something from a spell book. Okay. Oh, thank God. I think we play Archon of Emeria. It's such a solid way to, like, slow down their deck who's trying to play multiple things at once. That's a problem. Okay. That's a big problem. Holy cow, that's a problem. No blocks? All right, we want to scry, so let's do that. We need a land real bad. Can I afford to take a turn off? I don't think so. I think I have to find an actual untapped land. I just don't think we have enough time. We do have an answer to Voice of the Blessed. Skyclave Appetizer. Okay, that's pretty good. It's probably eating Nadar. Oh boy. Okay, so do I draw the land that is needed? Because if not, we're going to be getting chunked for a lot here. Yeah, I'm down to 6. Ah, we didn't draw it. GG. Good game. All right, this time we don't have as greedy of a hand. We're up against the same opponent. So let's take it back here. Don't want to scry. I feel like I want the removal. The removal's quite nice. Yeah, we go black mana here. Scry 1. Sure, let's keep that. We have a Kaya in hand, so we do want to set up our mana base here. This adds black mana, so we can remove whatever they play on 2, probably a Thalia, so then probably can't remove that. But anything else, right? Like the Party Machine card. That thing, Angel of Unity. Wow. That's a magic card. I gotta get rid of it. It's too sweet. It pumps too much of their stuff and making all of our combat math a little annoying. So, question is, what do they pump up with that? All right, Cleric class. Luminarch Aspirant. Okay, that's a card. That's most definitely a card. Let's save our face a little bit here. Let's scry, dig for like removal. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So we have double black. We just need to make this into a bright climb pathway. Should be good. I'll trade. I'll 100% trade. Do I tap down is the question. No, probably not. Now we go ahead and make a treasure because of the dungeon. So even though I've spent a mana, I can still get something back. That feels good. We got rid of the Aspirant. That's got to be like a Doomscar or something, right? Well, I'm going to put Kaya's +1 on Nadar here. We go for this right meow. So even if this leaves play by some weird circumstance, Skyclave Appetizer, anything along those lines, we'll still have something to do. All right, and we got there. I'm on the draw. We've got a plethora of... You know, I'm going to keep this. I think I'm on the draw, so this makes it okay. Oh, wait, we might be dead. Okay, hold on. So I'm on the draw here. I can duress them. I think I have to play the Shattered Sanctum. I don't think I have the luxury of letting this visitor live. Or definitely not the second visitor, that's for sure. Okay, we get rid of a visitor. Now we play Archon of Emeria. We need to find removal. So I'm going to keep pushing this to the bottom. I mean, either that or push lands because we do have the Kaya, right? Yup. Okay, that's looking pretty beefy. Just don't have anything else to do. Alright, so now we play Archon. Archon slows this down a lot. Taps all their lands. They get to play only one thing. Buys us a lot of needed time here. Alright, so that's their play for the turn. That's good. Which one's more important? Discarding the Showdown of the Scalds or playing a Graveyard Trespasser? I think I'm going to play Triumphant Adventurer. I'll let them have the Showdown. I'll trade. Because if I draw a 5th land here, I could easily just play Kaya Exile Showdown. So we're going to get hit for a lot here. A lot. It doesn't have First Strike, but it does have Death Touch regardless. So we take 5. It dies. Feels good. Their turn's done. We need to gain some life back. Maybe I should have left actually Triumphant on the board because that gets me another treasure, but this gives me a pretty solid threat, and I like that. Alright, Jakai Naturalist. That's fine. We get to venture through a dungeon. Let's make that treasure token because we know we need that. Alright. They're currently locked behind only one creature a turn. We do have the for sure answer in Kaya. It's looking pretty good. Obviously, we can't get around something like Iganjo. Iganjo is a very good magic card. Oh. Alright, so we have the homie back. We get in there. Let's just get rid of the ruin so they can't bring that back somehow. They get 1 a turn. 1 a turn. They have a non-basic, it comes into play tapped, which is exactly what we want to see. Perfect, go for it. Yeah, this is perfect. Wow, Archon of Emeria is bodying this deck. I love it. All right. Sure. Let's drain them in the final health. Boom. GG's. This is a great opener. Yeah, I'll keep this. This seems like exactly what I want. I have an answer, a 2-drop, a 3-drop. This seems great. Dude, this deck has piloted a lot better than I thought it would. Like, holy cow. Like, my only loss being my sheer stupidity, right? Which is the clear difference between Reed Duke and I. But, because clearly I'm too smooth-brained for some plays sometimes. But you know what? Or too greedy. I'm just too greedy. Otherwise, this deck would have been popping off, right? Okay. Let's keep your stuff to a minimum here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sign me up. I want that. I want that in my life. Okay, so those will trade. That's fine. Tap land feels good. Let's see what we rip from their hand. Dude, this card is absolutely nuts. This card is absolutely nuts. This card is absolutely nuts. Oh my god, it's the bee's knees. Oh my god, it's so good. Get rid of your stuff. Get in for 5. Oh my god, dude, this deck is so sick. What? Why are dungeons good? Actually, it's not even the dungeons. It's really this card. The Orzhov mid-range stuff is too good. It's just too sweet. So I want to get rid of something here that's 2 mana. Which one do I want to get rid of? The artifact. It's got to be the artifact. All right, and that's enough for them. So we played the deck in best of 1 as, you know, we had wanted. We slightly modified it to best of 1. Of course, there's still a sideboard, but, you know, that's mostly for those that wanted to see what Reed's sideboard looked like. Yeah, like, so this was a really fun mid-range deck. I didn't think it would do that well just because of like how weak I thought dungeons were. Granted that it wasn't really the dungeons that stood out. It was more so City Stalker Connoisseur that might be the truth, as in it is the truth, as so many decks across the Neon Dynasty Championships had it. So yeah, sweet deck, sweet cards. If you're a fan of Alchemy, this deck is actually really good if you're a fan of midrange. So check it out for yourself. Thanks for watching. As always, feel free to find me on social media at The Asian Avenger, twitch.tv/The Asian Avenger, playing all sorts of games. And then, of course, check out my anime podcast, Nissan, with 2 I's, N-I-I, podcast. So thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. I'll see you at the next video. Peace.